part 2 to my Morello video. I'm going to be launching Morello products, tons of them, much like Apple in the 1990s. I already went over the laptops, but not the netbooks or the desktops, or I went over some desktops, but the netbooks and the ZQ books, which are like Chromebooks, but better, less limited, more capable. Anyway, the Studion will come with, at starting price, at starting value, with the Celeron, it'll come with 16 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of solid state storage, a 6300 XT 8 gigabyte 64-bit DDR5 GPU, and basically that's it. But all the computers use expandable boards. The next one up comes with Core i5 13470 processor, 13th Gen i5, and a 6505 XT with 8 gigabytes of 128-bit GDDR6, 32 gigabytes, and then 6 terabytes of storage. Whereas the highest end model comes with the Skylake based Xeon, making it a Core X. Now there might be some preliminary data in this video. Anyway, the Skylake X, SP, the Core X series processor with 64 128 gigs of DDR4 RAM and up to 20 terabytes of solid state storage. And then the Morello Pro, obviously that will be much bigger of a tower. It will come with Xeon Ice Lake processors, 64, 128, or 256 gigs of RAM, and up to 40 terabytes of storage. Of course, it can be configured. All these computers can be configured to at least a terabyte of RAM. The full-size Studion and above come with 2 sockets, whereas the small form factor and the ultra small form factor come with only 1. And it will be having a cube model of Pro being available. The X Morello is basically like the Performa. It has many variants that are based off the digit uses. And going over components later on. Finally, the netbook lineup will contain a netbook process, a netbook version of this Broadwell Xeon. One that begins with an N instead of a G for Pentium or Celeron. Will contain up to 16 non-hyper-threaded cores. Will come with 16 gigs minimum RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, in addition to a 512 gigabyte eMMC. Or it might be just 512 gigs and 512 gigs, I'm not sure. It's is all preliminary data. The same will probably go with the ZQBook, the competitor of the Chromebook. But wait, there's more. There's the Cherry 2 lineup. Not Morello 2, but Cherry 2. These are special computers aimed for the education market and hobby market. Sold to everyone, of course, because I'm not going to be discriminating like other companies do. These computers have similar specs to the workstations, like mid to high-end computers. We'll have some special software, including both the traditional Morello OS and Morello DOS. Well, it's not traditional Morello OS, it's called Cherry OS and Cherry DOS. The Cherry 3 will contain Cherry Sauce, or Cherry SOS. There's also a very advanced version, like a high-end workstation called the Cherry 2VS. That is like the best of the Cherry 2s. It's just gonna be awesome. Awesome. That's gonna be like my saying for this channel. All this stuff should be coming out in the fall. I'm not sure when. And the ZQBooks and netbooks won't be just restricted to 8 and 9 inch sizes. Along with 11 inch, it'll also have many larger sizes too, to compete with the market that the 15 inch MacBook Air has. But man, when I look at these Macs, they're just pathetic. Don't come with ports, and even the PCs have copied the anti-optical drive thing when that didn't get replaced properly. It's just pathetic. Trying to make things thinner and thinner so that they are just lighter, but perform worse, a lot worse than the thicker laptops of the past. Like the pre-unibody MacBook Pro, I really miss overall, and it's the favorite out of all of them, the pre-unibody. Despite how big the screens were and how they should have had a 13-inch model and an 11-inch model, but that was why the MacBook was there, the white MacBook, for people who can't carry a 15-inch laptop. That's gonna be it for today.